Welcome to Transformative Truths, quotes for learning, growing, and becoming. I'm Sarah Waldron Brinton.
I'm Wally Goddard.
Today, we want to share a quote with you from John Gottman. He is one of the leading authorities on marriage relationships.
He is.
So he probably has something smart to tell us.
He's done really thorough research, Sarah. He's really challenged some of the old ideas by doing detailed research that has really given us a better picture of what matters in marriage.
And what a gift that is
Yes.
to everyone, because I think all of us are looking for ways to improve our most important relationships
Yes.
in marriage, in parenting, and really in our family settings and with those close to us. And I just thought this quote was really nice.
Great.
So let's start it out. It says, "One sure sign of a strong marriage is a couple's tendency to glorify the struggles they've been through together. We found that a stable couple will describe their marriage in terms of a worthwhile journey, a saga in which they face adversity and become closer because of it."
Isn't that great?
Yeah. It's fun to think of your life as some epic novel,
Yeah.
right?
And one way John Gottman says it is find the glory in your marital story. Isn't that rich?
Yeah.
Find the glory in your marital story. Wherever that is, find the glory.
Glory is a word that's very familiar to us in Latter-day Saint vocabulary. And boy, if we find the glory, if we glory in our love for each other, that sounds like it's really good for a marriage.
Yes. And it's funny how positivity feeds on itself.
Mm-hmm.
The more we look for the good, the more we find the good, and the more good that develops.
If I sit around and think about how much I love Tom, it's pretty fun. He's just a really great guy.
He is a good guy.
And somehow I tricked him into marrying little old me, and it's just turning out pretty great. We're still in the sort of toward the beginning of our epic novel.
How many years?
It'll be 9.
9 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're only at 54.
Yeah.
That's a good start.
Yeah. And I think you still like Nancy.
Oh, man. She is the finest human being I've ever known. Period.
Isn't she great?
I love her.
Oh, if there's someone out there who's thinking, man, I wish I felt that way about my spouse, maybe they could.
Yes.
Why don't we keep going on the...
Do you want me to read the next?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
These couples tell detailed stories about certain traumas or intense experiences that bonded them to one another. They say they've come through troubled times feeling more committed and hopeful about their relationship. It's not that the couples who glorify their marriages actually faced more troubles than less stable pairs, but they seem to garner more meaning and inspiration from their hardships than others might.
I really like that. Tom and I, we own a small business on the side, and one thing we always remind each other is that we love each other more than we love this business. Because we've seen, sadly, other people who have gone into business together as a couple, and that can really drive a wedge.
Yes.
It can be easy for us to let stress or differences of opinion or money or these sort of really trivial things get in the way of the person that we love. And so that's something that we really try and be conscientious of. If an exciting business opportunity comes up, we slow down. We say, okay, let's pray about this. Let's attend the temple. Let's make sure that how it would affect our children and each other and our time together. So far, so good.
Yes. Yes. You've taken on big challenges and you've succeeded.
Yeah, and we found that when I look back on our marriage, one of the really amazing things that I can see is just how the Lord has helped us find where we needed to be when we needed to be there, where we lived, where our children go to school, neighbors that have made a big difference in our life. And I remember probably the first really big challenge we had was when our first son was in the NICU. He had a little bit of a scary beginning and we weren't really sure what was going to happen. And these little miracles happened just in that little NICU and in our little neighborhood. And it brought us closer together to love this little boy together. And it still does. Now he's almost 8 and we still talk at night about what we can do for him and how we can. Anyway,
you have amazing children, Sarah.
Oh, thank you. We love them. And
yeah, it shows.
What I think one of our biggest goals is to model for them a loving relationship.
Yes. How people can dwell on irritation or they can dwell on appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
believe it or not, me and Tom disagree sometimes.
Sure.
And we disagree, and the children are present.
Yes.
And we get to decide how we treat each other in those moments, and let that set the tone.
And the research says that it's okay for children to witness disagreement as long as they also see resolution.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the key. Sometimes kids only see fights and they never see resolution. They never see people solving problems.
Yeah.
And of course, it's better that it not be a brawl, but finding resolution, seeing that adults can have different perspectives and can work together to find a good outcome.
Yeah. I'm just going to brag about Tom. One of his best qualities is problem solving.
Yes.
Just in general.
Yes.
He's very good at solving problems.
He is good.
And if there's ever a disagreement between us or the children or Tom, he just can't rest until we find a good feeling again.
Yes.
And it's really not about being right or wrong or any of that, but restoring that love and trust. Oh, it's good.
Sometimes we need to bring on Tom and Nancy.
Oh, that would be fun.
That'd be fun.
They would just love to talk. Tom did announce on the radio for a while.
Really?
Yeah, so.
He played in a band, too.
Yeah, so he knows about
Who knows
microphone.
what he could do.
Oh, yeah. He should probably be here instead of me, but.
We love hearing from you.
One other thing that John Gottman found, that you spoke about how he's done robust research, and he said that he found that 94% of the time that couples who put a positive spin on their marriage's history are likely to have a happy future as well.
Wow.
One of the things that we've been doing recently is, I wish I could remember the specific event, but I got something gross on my fingers and I was holding something else and I said, Tom, can you just take that hand sanitizer and just spray it right there on the tip of my finger? And he's just like, Sarah, isn't it great how different we are? Isn't that fun how we're just not the same person? Because he just wiped it on his trousers or whatever. And I said, I need a tiny bit of hand sanitizer and he sprayed it and he thought it was so funny. And that could have been annoying, but he decided that I'm cute and stick.
Good choice. Good choice. When we put a positive spin, then the relationship grows.
Yep.
And I guess that's the challenge for anyone who's listening, is to put a positive spin on it.
There's a thing that we saw online one time where in every couple, there's one person who loads the dishwasher like a Swiss architect and another who does it like a raccoon on drugs. And I'm the raccoon in our marriage. And Tom, recently, he taught me how to put bowls on the top shelf in a way I never thought. And you wouldn't believe how great that's going. But he doesn't say, oh, wow, Sarah, you're doing such a bad job. He says, look, isn't that creative, Just like when he combs the girl's hair, his hairstyles are a little bit different, but they turn out really cute.
So we make room for differences, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
The human tendency is to impose our way of doing things on everyone and expect, especially our spouse, to do things the way we do.
Yeah.
And when we instead allow them to be them and do things their way, I'm going to have to ask Nancy to squirt some hand sanitizer on my fingers.
Yeah, in a very particular way. See if she rolls her eyes just a little. I don't think she knows how to do that.
No, she's too kind.
So, Dr. Wally, what do we do? Tell us, married folks.
Yeah.
What do we do with John Gottman's wisdom?
I think it's that putting a positive spin. It's looking for the good. It's allowing for differences. It's all those things, isn't it? So if we consciously attempt that in the week ahead, what a difference that might make.
And we could apply that to any kind of relationship.
Absolutely. And with our children, with our spouses, with friends, with enemies as well.
You mean the people who it's more fun to hate? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do.
We hope you have a great week of looking for the good in people around you.
Thanks for joining us.
We'll see you next time.
We hope that some of the quotes we share are meaningful to you and something maybe you'd like to add to your personal collection. If so, go to drwally.com and look under Transformative Truths podcast, and all the quotes as we broadcast them will be available to you to cut and paste into your collection.